Anyway, start. Someone do
a funny.
Ow.
Someone
do a funny. Do a funny. Penis enlargement pills.
Okay. Well, how's that for an intro?
It'll work. Anyway,
It'll
right.
work.
Yes. Right. How are you two today? I'm tired.
I'm very well.
Very well. Tired and fucked. Yes.
So, no sleep, too much sleep, and just fine.
No! Sleep! Go Brooklyn! Right, anyway. Scully, first topic, go. On the spot.
Let's take a topic from the the suggested topics.
Hey!
So,
what? No, wait, no. Okay, before we do that, we need to come up with a name for it.
For what?
Well, for user-submitted topics.
People submit this bullshit that we are going to cover in
Cancer.
hopefully less than 2 hours.
My chemotherapy. Bullshit something. Bruh. That. I'm gonna get one of these really quickly before we... I've got it. The bullshit submission sequence.
Okay.
No, take away the sequence because that's cringe. Take that away right now.
Anyway, we should get into the topic. I liked the topic that was submitted by...
Oh, here we go with the chair again.
There we go. As you can hear, we still have a Secret Lab sponsorship, so
still don't.
So hit us up.
Please give me a new chair. Please. I want a chair.
Okay. Nice. So
I'm very far away.
Yes, you're very far away, yeah.
Hey, staff at Secret Labs. Yeah, he'll get on his knees and everything.
Yeah.
Well, I already am, bro. he's there ready, waiting to receive. I am prepared. Okay. Can I do the podcast leaning back on my... Oh, fucking hell. Hello. I'm just going to hear a massive crash and bang in a second. I won't be surprised.
So hard to start a podcast with you. Honestly.
Anyway, bullshit submission sequence. We're keeping the sequence. Fuck you, llama. Scully, go.
Okay, so I saw a topic. I can't remember who sent it in, but it was about the first game that we came in contact with. The best game we've ever played and the worst game we've ever played, and like how we got into gaming, stuff like that.
Okay, my answer to all those questions is life.
Life. Life. Best game, worst game, how I got into gaming, life.
What, how you got into game? I don't know, man.
What's the
first game you ever played? First game I ever played? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it would have been the original Sonic on Mega Drive, and then something called Road Rash, which is the first game I really liked. I remember. And then it was, like, the original Gran Turismo racing game on PlayStation 2. And then Destiny. Like, they're the ones that significantly I played a lot. But, yeah. I read the submission before. And it was about that, I think, if I remember.
Well,
anyway.
I can't really remember. It's probably Super Smash on the Nintendo 64 with a friend of mine. But like the first shooter game I played was Battlefield Heroes. Was a free-to-play game by EA. Doesn't exist anymore. Was Take us some good time. Bunch of buddies of mine. Yeah, you can look it up. It's pretty rough. Let's say that. But I could run it on my laptop, so. And then afterwards, I got into Call of Duty PlayStation.
Still a gamer. So, first game I ever came in contact with, it would have been a PS1 game. Damn, you're fucking old, Jesus.
Actually, no, it wasn't even a PS1 game. It was older than that. It was a fucking GameCube game. I can't remember which one it is. The first game I remember coming in contact with, like, I know I've played a game on the GameCube before this, because I went around a mate house who had the GameCube. But first game I remember playing was Vigilante 8 on PS1. That, my friend, was a game. Basically, imagine a Mad Max style arena battle with cars with special abilities. Like, there was a camper van with bees that you could unleash on people. A dune buggy with like lasers and a whole bunch of shit like that. And it's a Vigilante 8 is a like Chinese knockoff version of something, but it's so much better than the original.
Wait, I think I remember the first game. It was some like Mario football game. Like,
yes, on Wii. That shit is so fucking good. I'm not even gonna like discount it. That is a quality piece of gaming history.
Yeah, that was probably the first.
Mario Football Super Stars or Super Soccer or something.
Yeah,
it's
something
so
like that.
good. It is so good.
What about Sonic at the Olympics?
Oh, I played the shit out of that. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, nostalgia alley.
So now you had the chance to fade away and think.
Yeah, just fade away. End of the podcast. There we go. That's it. That's it for this week.
7 minutes. So it doesn't take me 7 hours to render it. That's perfect. Okay.
Right. So, best game you've ever played? Llama.
Best game ever?
Yeah.
I don't know. It does. Can I? Oh, I don't know. Actually, just in general, or can I give a cheeky explanation of why I can't do that?
You can't. Just give
whatever.
an explanation.
Because it would probably, in terms of like a game based on the fact that how much I like playing it, it'd just be the Destiny series. But by far, that's like in terms of how much I enjoy it when I play it. But in terms of playing a game with people enjoying it, it would have been Siege 2 years ago. Yeah. Siege now bad. Siege 2 years ago was good. Like
Siege today still good game, but it's gone downhill so badly.
There's a reason I stopped playing it. There's a reason I dropped out of the fucking academy circuit bullshit. Like for all I know, right? For all I know, if I would have fucking stuck with it, I could have been fucking playing in the what do you call it? The league, the one
ESL.
Before Pro League. Yeah, I could be playing in fucking ESL right now. I don't know. I was never that good, but I understood the game. It's like Pengu. He's the best Siege Pro player. His brain is just so big. I was like that, but I wasn't that smart. I was more brain than aim.
He's 10 head, you're 5 head.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, the reason that I stopped playing the game is because of how many blatant problems it has. But then when you go and look back at it, you go, those are the problems that made the game. And some of those things that you like drop shotting, some of the things that I did, like drop shotting, are the reasons that I looked so good to scouts, is because I would shit on people by drop shotting them from 2 meters away. Like, but you know, Siege now is still fun, but it's blatantly, you know, the running out of ideas.
It has massive flaws.
But it has a lot more flaws than it did, but the flaws are more exploitable, the more noticeable, and even worse, the game is just not fun. The more frustrating because the game is just not fun because they clearly ran out of ideas for operators, clearly. Fucking man who runs through wall, what kind of fucking ape shit is that? But damn.
Okay. Well, for me, the best game I've ever played must be it's probably Minecraft, as far as the game mechanics and stuff go. But the game that has done the most for me is probably Overwatch.
Yeah. Overwatch ain't bad, but again, Siege, same situation.
Yeah, it has its flaws, but it's more. It's not
to-
because it's like an incredibly good game, but it's more
No,
like the social interactions.
I mean, to be fair, I've been going and playing it with Uno and Dahi Scully, two of my friends. Not the ones we played with before. They're my friends from high school, but some friends that I met for playing Overwatch and Rust and stuff. We go because Uno he's bronze, so me and Dahi go on our Smurf accounts and just play support and fuck about. And to be fair, it's doing that is actually quite fun. But when it comes to me playing at my actual rank, which is basically diamond, or trying to get to my actual rank, which is basically diamond, it's impossible because you come up against people who are blatantly been boosted to that rank or are just complete garbage or just really toxic, and then that it ruins the game. The game-based gameplay is fun.
I think the roleplay thing is a problem as well, since you have the people who want to play DPS, but they don't want to wait as long.
Yeah,
so they just play either support or tank, but play it like a DPS, and then the game just sucks.
Right. Before this goes any deeper, ranting about Siege and Overwatch, Scully, best game.
Yeah, best game. Like I said, the best game I would made is Minecraft. The best game for me is Overwatch. So Haz, your turn.
Yeah, go on.
My turn. Just for the amount of time I've invested into it, I'd have to say League. Just for the amount of time I've invested into that fucking game.
Wait, what level are you, by the way?
I don't know, but I played a shit ton before the level cap got unlocked.
I think it's very fun. I'm very new to League, and I enjoy it when I play it because it's different.
It is very different, but trust me, 2-3 seasons ago, you would have had so much more fun.
I'm gonna moo one trigger at this point. I just one trick jungle because I can't play anything else.
We still need to play that at some point.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. Yeah.
But best game at the minute, I'd have to say I'm torn between Dead by Daylight and Valorant.
Oh,
just because, just for the two reasons, right? Valorant has replaced CS:GO because I can't do CS:GO anymore. It's just too the enjoyment out of that game has just been sucked out of it for me at this point. So that it would be Valorant because of that. It's the new CS:GO for me, and Dead by Daylight just because the overall commitment to the community that the Dead by Daylight devs have is just so good.
I like it when devs have commitment to the game. I like that because it means that they're not just some sort of higher being of making you enjoy yourself. They're just one of you who enjoy playing the game, and that's one of the reasons I like Destiny in a way. I mean, because all the people who work on Destiny play it a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. They'll go home and they'll just play Destiny. Admittedly, that doesn't mean that they can see the bugs because they're blatantly shit at being devs, but that's because they can't make content without the help of Activision, which is who they just left. But, can I just quickly top off the Valorant thing?
Yeah.
By saying that it's one of the most overhyped, underhyped and overrated games in the last year.
Yep.
It's blatant. I'm not gonna be wrong. It's good, right? Everyone who plays Valorant.
It's a good crack. It's not. It's all that it's hyped up to be. I'll agree with you there. It's just literally the fact that it's replaced CS:GO for me.
The problem with it is the fact that yes, the art style's cool. Yes, the how they've named the guns different things is cool, so they can put whatever they want in and not have any repercussions off gun companies and stuff. But I just think that it's blatantly overhyped and it's blatant garbage. I won't say garbage. Actually, I'd say more of the kind of water that comes out the bottom of your bin type of shit. It fucking reeks, right? It reeks. But if you put it through a filter, you could probably drink it. That kind of thing. it's in my opinion, it doesn't replace CS:GO because CS:GO is just blatantly better in terms of mechanics, in terms of gameplay, and in terms of being an A/B bomb site thing. It's just blatantly better. Valorant is like comparing CS:GO to Valorant is like comparing PUBG to Fortnite, right? Because two different art styles. It's the same game type, but two different art styles. But one of them is blatantly better than the other, aka PUBG is a lot better than Fortnite, but a lot more people will play Fortnite or Valorant because it's the new thing. You get what I mean? That's
Fortnite's been the new thing for the last like 3 years.
The
What
thing
did you
is,
say?
they use they use Twitch to hype it up so much then that it's like people would watch like 40 up to 40 hours to
I've
get a
watched
key.
I think I've watched at least 50 hours of Valorant. Well,
Yes.
So when you then
try
finally got the
15
key,
minutes.
oh, the thing is, the fucking it's like the game's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not.
It's got a lot of potential, but
It's got a lot of
you just got
potential,
to just got to bear in mind it is like
It
a
is,
beta.
but the problem is with it being in beta is there's so many fucking bugs with it. The bug list is massive. Apparently, I haven't seen it, but I was talking to someone before. But there's so many bugs, and you've got to bear in mind the game comes out next month, right?
Yep. Well, it's
They're
going out of closed beta, right? Like
if they're not
closing the beta.
Yeah, if they don't iron out those bugs, the game dies. It's like
Well, we'll just have to see how it goes.
I don't think so because the game just like exploiting bugs is part of gaming.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is there can be a point where there's so many bugs to the point where no one's going to play it. For example,
except the daily users of Valorant don't give two fucks about those bugs.
True, yeah.
If anything, they have fun with it. Like
Yeah.
the sprays were so fucking glitchy at the start that you would spray it and it looked like a fucking barcode sometimes.
It's true. One of my main problems with it though is how they've said it's like the next big esport, and it's just not. It's just not at all.
I think it is.
I think it has the potential to be, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done first.
Does have, personally, right now, the best two esports scenes are the Overwatch one and the Siege one, just because of how big they are and how they do it. Because Overwatch League the game's alright, but in terms of like how do I say this because I'm struggling to speak? In terms of like the league system, how they do points and relegation and stuff like that, and all that business, and playoffs and stuff like the NFL. Great idea. It works. It works brilliantly. Because it's enjoyable to watch. Like Overwatch is a fun game to watch. Like Siege is a fun game to kind of watch.
I heard on I don't remember. I believe it was a podcast. They said that Overwatch is the best game to watch on some kind of drug because you don't know what's going on and all the colors and shit just give you a great trip.
Well, I mean,
would love to do that.
You say that, but then again, you look at League of Legends. The bar to entry is high. To know what's actually going on in a team fight, it takes a lot. But you can have really fuck all knowledge of the game and watch like the big events and still be like, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Because like blatantly, like with League in terms of like comparing League gameplay when you play it yourself to compare it to esports, it's
a completely different game.
But yeah, because if you play,
you like people say. CS:GO normal gameplay and pro gameplay is completely different. No. Like this is like it's the same game,
but
it's definitely not played the same. It's like we're playing checkers and they're playing like 42D chess.
Like if you look at when the pro, as soon as they get to a certain level, they all roam together, right? And if you do that in a normal game of you win the game so quickly. It's ridiculous if you do it right. for example, in a team fight when I'm playing or when I'm playing with my friends and I'm team fighting,
Well, it's
you know
because
exactly what's
they capitalize on every little single thing.
yeah.
Whereas the average player will
Doesn't.
not know how to do that.
Yeah, it's like if someone pushes in like a little bit too far, like even slightly, right? I'm not gonna pull them in with Thresh or try and
Yeah.
pull them in with Thresh and then everybody jump on. That's just not gonna happen because when I play a game, the other two teammates that aren't my friends are just brain dead to the point where it's like playing with two bots, right? Because half the time they decide to go to top lane, which is definitely
Yeah.
the right idea.
One thing that I do have to just say is like no matter the shit the league community gets or anything,
The game's good.
in terms of esports, it is a very visually appealing game to watch.
True. That is very, very, very true. I agree. It's same with Overwatch. The art style, it makes the game very fun to watch. But with like Siege and stuff, the game, because of how slow paced it is, the game is kind of fun to watch. It's more fun to play than it is to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
That's usually not a good thing.
That's one of the problems with Twitch Rivals is Siege is like an intense game and it's fun to play, but watching pros shit on like average streamers, average gold streamers, it's just not fun.
Did you what? The most recent Switch Rivals, Russian Badger was in it. He's like
they made the pizza play around. That's Twitch Rivals done right.
And Twitch Rivals done wrong is King George picking all the pro players and then 5-0ing the other people. That's not fun to watch. I don't want to watch King George shit on a gold player for 5 rounds because I can go and do that myself.
They went something crazy like 100 to 5 on kills.
It was 108 to 25.
Yeah, that's not stupid. That's not entertaining to watch. No matter what you say happens during those matches, 108 to 25 kills is just
Like if Twitch Rivals done right would be making the teams blatantly fair and making it so you like giving rules or letting the chat pick rules and shit, like letting the chat go, oh, you have to play this round and do this strat, that type of thing, because it involves the community as opposed to me sitting there on my ass eating pizza and watching King George game end some gold player from 2 meters away. I don't want to watch King George shoot someone through a fucking wall because I can go and shoot someone through a fucking wall myself and make them angry. It's not hard. Right, okay, rant over. It's from Valorant.
On to the next round.
But one more thing on Valorant. Valorant will be the same as CG Sports. It's the fact that it'll be more fun to play than it will be to watch.
I don't think so. I think it's more in the trends of CSGO.
Yeah. But with more big brain plays.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe. We'll see.
On that note, Llama, do you have a topic this week?
I was going to go on how scuffed support systems are.
Support systems?
As in the terms of like Discord support and Steam support and stuff like that, and how scuffed they are and how shit they are most of the time. Hear me out. A issue that's known and that's blatant, for example, I can't go online on Steam, right?
Oh, yeah.
That kind of issue that loads of people have had, right?
Yeah.
And you can find that specific issue really easily on the support page. Click on it and then read the article and go, I'm doing that. Then you fix it and you're off. But if you have a specific problem that not a lot of people have had that Steam don't know about, and you got to find it on the Steam support page, right? And it's not there, you're in an endless loop of going through from the start to the end of the Steam support page to try and find it. And when you submit a request, you'll submit a request under other and give it a title, and then it will take ages for them to get back just for them to tell you that they don't know how to fix your issue. Which is through personal experience, which is a pain in the ass.
So then you go on the Steam forums and ask them, and they'll give you an answer in 2 days.
Yeah, so you have to go on the Steam forums and stuff, and you end up doing loads of shit and all that business, and doing stuff that like going on Steam forums and going on Reddit and stuff like that, and you'll spend ages trying to find a way to fix it, and then you'll go, oh, it actually wasn't that hard.
It will take you a lot less time doing that than actually going to
Yeah.
support.
Well, hear me out. Hear me out. The proper someone who's new to gaming, right, or new to like the PC business and all that, or someone that's not as tech savvy as like us three, right? Who's not knows what to do in terms of an issue, right?
Who's not a nerd?
Who's not a fucking huge brain gamer, right?
It's not a fucking nerd.
They will.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, they will
Fucking
go. They will go to the Steam support page wanting to find their issue. And the problem is, if they can't find their issue on that page, they're most likely going to give up because they're going to say things like, "Oh, the company doesn't know what the issue is, so how am I supposed to fix it?" That kind of thing. So, what the Steam support, and there's no ticket thing on Steam.
Okay. I think so. Two things. I'm gonna play a bit of devil's advocate right now.
Again.
So always. That's why I'm here.
Yes.
But you got to realize how big of companies these are.
Oh no,
right?
yeah, I completely.
And the amount of fucking tickets for the minute reasons that are in the frequently asked questions is insane on its own. But you also have to fault the users to some extent.
Oh no, 100%.
Because a lot of people do not fucking know. I've seen some of the support tickets, right? Some of the people that submit support tickets do not fucking know how to describe a tech problem.
Also, when it does come to people submitting a ticket on Steam now, actually, because they've changed it, they've changed it because I went to submit a ticket quite a while ago, and it took me to an FAQ, and it showed me the FAQ, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's how I fixed that." Because I didn't know because I couldn't find it on the Steam page. Yeah. But now, if you have an issue, it automatically takes you through like a what do I put this multiple choice thing to try and find your issue. And if you can't find the issue in the FAQ system, it makes you submit a ticket. So there is significantly less apes submitting stupid tickets like how do I turn on computer, like that kind of thing. There's a significantly less.
Have you tried unplugging it?
Have you tried pulling it out at the outlet and ripping the power cord out of your power supply?
Have you tried
plugging in the power cord?
Have you tried unplugging the power source and plugging it back in? Oh, it wasn't plugged in the first place.
Oh, have you tried washing your computer?
Have you tried restarting your PC?
That kind of thing. But Steam is a very, very big company, right? That's been around for years.
Valve.
Valve, yeah. Not Steam, Valve. Discord. This is because right recently for me, because I've been...
Discord is huge for the team they have.
Yeah, for the team they have, it's very huge, but I'm going to make this blatantly obvious. Discord support system, admittedly, they get a lot of... right now, they're going to be getting a lot of messages, which is fair enough. I don't care about the response time, because that's understandable. But the lack of fucking effort they put into my ticket, personally...
Well, I'm going to counteract you on that one. Yeah. Like, I've had nothing but a good experience with the Discord support.
I wouldn't know about that.
Just DM them on Twitter. Just DM them on Twitter. They'll respond within an hour.
I have DM'd them on Twitter, and I sent, but they didn't respond. So I sent them a Discord message, or not a Discord message, an email. Actually, I'm gonna get off my fucking bed.
No, because I've had a few problems with Discord in the past, and I've had nothing but a good experience.
The problem is with my current issue, right? My issue is that my Discord ping, for some reason, at random points in the day, likes to shoot up to 3,000 and stay at 3,000 for no fucking reason and doesn't go down. It just don't go down. It stays at really high ping for ages on European servers, and I don't know why. So I was like, right, okay, I'll do the sensible thing and I'll submit a ticket. And so I did. I submitted the ticket, going ping and said, well, my ping on Discord decides to shoot up to above 500 ms for no reason and stays there on European servers. It has nothing to do with my internet because everything else works. Like, I can go on YouTube, I can play games and shit, but it's just my Discord that my ping is ridiculously high. And they sent me, after like a week, which is fair enough because they got they're dealing with other stuff. So I was like, right, yeah, it's not a problem. So they then sent me. Let me find it. Where is it? But it was an email with
Linking you to the
saying saying that you could try the following steps. Right? I was like, right, sick. They've sent me something decent, and they've actually put a bit of effort in here. But then I realised it was a copy pasted message.
from FAQ.
It's basically like, oh no, sorry to hear that you're experiencing ping spikes while using the app. I hope that you're not missing out on so much fun because of this. Like, yeah, no shit, dickhead. I'm trying to play fucking Overwatch with the boys. Yeah. And then it says when Discord cannot make a connection to connect you to voice, this is often because something like a VPN or ISP blocking Discord, which was not the issue, right? Because when I turned on my VPN, it made the connection better. It fixed the issue when I turned on my VPN, but when I turned it off, it broke it. And it's not got anything to do with my ISP, right? Because if it did, it would. Like, I would have fixed that by now, and it would have been all the time, but it just randomly spikes at different points in the day, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to doing it all the time, which me as an IT student who knows about shit like this relatively on a pretty middle ground level, me know that not issue, right? That not problem. So I was like, right, okay, but that's not what's happening because otherwise it'd be like that the whole time, but sure. And so I'll continue to read, and it said, could you try the following steps? I was like, right, okay, restart your router on your computer. So I did that. Didn't fix the issue. And plus, I can't restart my router because the last time I restarted my router, it broke my router, and I didn't have internet for 2 weeks. Right? Because BT is a shit company who sends me a plastic box that doesn't work, right? And then... But I restarted my router. It didn't break, luckily, and still an issue. And I said, check your firewall antivirus to make sure Discord is whitelisted. I'm like, well, no, I use Norton, so it automatically whitelists programs that I use a lot. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, and then it says check your VPN, blah, 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 and it gave me all these things to do. And it was like, well, that doesn't make it. None of this is working. What's happening? It says head over to. It said head over to the website. I'm like. And then I sent them a message saying, oh, I sent them back an email, right? As you would if you've got an issue or saying that none of the things that you suggested worked. Have you got any other things that could maybe do to fix the issue? Because what you've said to me, I've tried all of them and none of them have worked. And they just sent me the same fucking email again. It's like the dickhead at Discord support.
I just scrolled through my Twitter, right? This is back on the 1st of August 2019. And I tweeted at Discord saying thanks for such a fucking for having such a good support. Because I remember messaging them and like getting a response within the first 2 hours.
They were really good. Yeah, because I remember doing the same on my Twitter, and they were really good. But I think it's blatantly embarrassing that because it was blatantly copy pasted saying "Libby." It was the same email copy pasted, and it was like, "Are you serious? Is this some sort of..."
Then again, you say that, right? But I do agree with you. Some of the systems are absolutely scuffed.
It's like I wouldn't have minded if they would have.
My PayPal is currently under review.
Why?
Hey, why?
Because of the amount of money going through it. Because obviously all the charity stuff, plus all my Twitch stuff, and like everything from the merch and personal donations to people. It's a lot of money in and out. So they've put my PayPal account under review, right?
So
but I can't do shit to that PayPal account because it's a PayPal account I've had since I was in France, and all the information is now outdated. So I can't input the correct information because you can't change your country on PayPal. You have to make a new account.
Yeah, true.
So I can't give them the information for them to review, and a week and a half ago, I sent them a message going, support, help, please, I can't do shit. If you need that old information, I can still give it to you. It's outdated, but I can. Here's the situation. please help. And no response.
Cost, because, yeah, admittedly, Discord, it's the same thing. I would rather them just not send a response at all. If I respond to them after something that works and I go, right, this isn't working, is there anything else you could help me do to fix it? I'd rather them just not respond if they don't care. But this little prick at Discord support has just copy-pasted the same email and just press send. And that's the most blatant lack of care. It's like, it's embarrassing on their part if they hire someone like that.
Well, on the other hand,
Well, maybe you should take that to the customer support.
Yeah, no, because I don't give a just say this and forget about it.
The thing is, like, you might be dealing with multiple persons in that team of customer support. So if you don't,
if your ticket gets closed, that person is now no longer responsible of that ticket. If it gets reopened, that'll be someone else.
Yeah, it's like
they don't know about what the other person has sent
you,
so they will just send the same thing again. So you have to every time you have to like copy and paste your entire like.
It was the same guy though. It was the same guy, and the ticket didn't close. It was just
he's just like, this man's a beggar. I'm gonna just copy paste so he reads it.
It was the same guy who sent me the email. The email's gone now, by the way.
Wait,
because I have a screenshot somewhere on my computer of him sending me the same.
What do you mean it's gone?
How's it gone?
It's just not there. But there was 2 emails, the same email that he sent me. I'm sorry that it's not working, and then the 7 suggested things to fix it. There was 2 of them. Because I remember them being 2 of them. And I'm pretty sure a screenshot on it is somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'll have to find it at some point, if I can be asked. But I managed to fix the issue myself. But, you know, it's just annoying how I kind of asked for some help. I received help. It wasn't working. It's like, do you know what it's like? It's like what just happened to me with Discord. It's like getting a plumber around to your house to fix your boiler. Right? Yeah. And then the plumber coming in and going, oh, you might need to fix that. Try doing that. And then you do that, and it still doesn't work, and he goes, oh, but did you do that? Oh, did you do that? And then him going, oh, but I can do that. And then him doing it. And it not working still. And he goes, oh, I don't know then. And then just him leaving and not coming back. It's like, thanks for wasting my fucking time. Appreciate it.
Right. Anyway. Support system scuffed. Yes?
Yes.
Fix your shit.
Yeah. If you want to partner up with us, let us know.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, yes.
We'll help you out. So
don't worry, we'll keep this man under control.
Yeah.
I just opened Twitter and someone called Victoria the Savage.
It's fine. I'll just roll up to his house and whip him.
Oh, someone called Victoria the Savage. Right,
on to the next rant that we'll have to do.
Right. So so there's been this phenomenon on Twitter and TikTok, right?
Oh.
So you know,
best combination.
The NHS have used like the rainbow with the NHS logo on there. Yeah. Right. Let me explain. So they've been using that because the rainbow is a sign of hope, right?
Yeah, of course. It's a great idea.
And now there's people from the LGBTQI bullshit, the AZW
helicopter
Monka ass lampshade bullshit group, right? Who are going, oh, you can't do that, that's ours!
It's not yours.
It's ours. What the fuck?
It's not yours. When there's a rainbow outside, they go outside and point at it with a megaphone, scream at the sky, going, "It's my rainbow!" Shut up, you.
See, I've for the longest time, right? I've had a massive problem. Like, I respect everyone's sexuality, right? As long as you're doing it with another consenting adult, no one gives 2 fucks.
If you want to go ahead, it's not my problem. I'm happy for you doing it. It doesn't bother me. You know, people want to be what people want to be. Yes, clap, thank you. Good idea.
I hope
Yeah.
it's voice.
Peak the audio.
Yeah, bleep the audio. Good idea. That was a meme, by the way.
But
I'm
yeah,
not
no,
actually.
as long as you're doing it with another consenting adult and not bothering anyone else, don't give two fucks about what you're doing, right? But I have a problem with them taking the rainbow and going, "Oh, this is our thing now."
It's mine
because
now,
I don't give two fucks. I'm a fully straight guy. I love the color pink. No fucks given.
Same. Dude.
And I love a good rainbow. And if I could wear rainbow laces on my Doc Martens, I would, right?
Yeah.
But I won't. Like, the only reason I won't is because of that. No, because I don't like. I'm 100% comfortable with my sexuality, right? Like, I'll flirt with guys just for fun.
It's kind of fun.
But I don't want anyone getting the wrong idea.
Yeah,
And because they've now gone, oh, the rainbow means you're one of these, like, 76 genders.
And they don't exist, by the way. Just a bit of a heads up. Right, my turn. Right, this is going to be fun. Do a lot of clapping. You're going to need that. By the way, look at what I just found, and I went on Twitter. And
I've seen it.
Was trending cum gates. Could they not have thought of a better name? Yes, cool. No, but in terms of we'll give a baseline here to explain to these mindless haters of everybody else that it's not the whole movement, is it? It's like
no.
It's the majority of the movement. It's like
no. There's just a very vocal minority.
Yeah, it's
said people that are going. That's ours. You can't use that.
It's always the vocal minorities that are annoying.
Yeah, it's like basically what they're assuming is the same as, I know this is a stupid analogy, but it's the kind of same thing as like how ISIS are a minority of the Muslim population, right? And a lot of the media are just going, oh, ISIS Muslim ISIS, that kind of thing. They're doing that. That's what they're doing. Yeah. And I'm sometimes one of them if I'm going on a mad, crazy rant about why some people are just idiots.
So you every day?
But sometimes. I'm not a racist. So I'm not a racist. I don't mind. People can do whatever, but some people are just brain dead, right? And I will use memes and the fact that people call me racist to my advantage by trying to actively be as racist as possible just to piss them off because it's hilarious, right? But anyway, going back to the whole LGBT thing, it's a fucking rainbow, right?
Hashtag free the rainbow.
Yeah, right. Just because your flag is a rainbow, right, doesn't mean that because if the NHS use a rainbow, doesn't mean that you now own the NHS, because that is a stupid way of how things work.
No, so the NHS are using a rainbow with one less colour as well, by the way, might I add.
Yeah, true. It's like me going, right, my name is Lamatos, right? My logo is a llama. I now own all of the llamas by default because my name Llama. Yeah. I own them all. It's the same thing. It's like, I gay, I own all rainbows. It's like no, shut up. Turd. No one cares. It's a fucking rainbow. Like, it's a rainbow that happens when it rains and it's sunny and it's a reflection of light. Okay, Mr. Gay Man, right? Just because you doesn't mean
the reflection of light.
Yeah. It does. Just because you like to have cock shoved up your asshole doesn't mean that you don't own rainbows. By all means, do that, right? I don't give a shit if you want your asshole to look like a fucking cave, right? I'm not asked. Do what you want.
If you want your arsehole to look as big as the circle of my ring light, go ahead. You do you.
Yeah, right. By all means, do whatever you want. I'm not going to come into your house and call you some sort of... I'm not going to go, you're a sinner.
You're a sinner for doing buggery.
You're a sinner for, shoving your cock down on a man's neck. I don't care, mate.
Because of the premarital sex.
Yeah.
I think you haven't said cock enough yet. We're not yet age restricted. I think you need to say cock a bit more.
Do you want me to be more homophobic?
No,
No.
not homophobic, just age restricted.
Just say the
Oh, I
word.
don't know about that.
Just call out a bunch of genitals and fine.
Right, but in terms of like, it's cool to have some sort of movement. I like movements. I like people expressing opinions.
Well, the human
It's a
condition.
human- yeah.
You have to belong to something.
Yeah. The LGBT movement isn't an extremist movement, right? It's not. It's
in essence, it isn't.
Wait,
There are some extremists within that movement, but
what movement?
In the LGBT movement is in writing. It's not.
Well, it's not a group. It is a group.
It's
not
it's
a
a
movement.
community. It's a community. Sorry, it's a community movement. Whatever you want to call it. In writing, it's not like a extremist movement. But there are certain people in said community that make it look bad.
Yeah,
that's the same with
For example,
vegans.
Vegans are just fucking stupid.
Like you've got those vegans that just
no, right. Vegans. All we're gonna say before we get on a tangent about vegans, all I'm gonna say is every single vegan out there can choke on my fucking meat.
Yes.
End of story.
True. that finishes there. Back to the gay people, right? I don't have a problem with being gay, being lesbian. If anything, it just means that you just want to be a little bit different, or your mind's wired differently. It don't matter. I definitely thought different. But what I'm saying is that
why can't this get cut out when he says something blatantly racist? Like why does it have to get cut out when he's making a point?
Yeah, I don't know. My mic's racist as well. Anyway, if you look at it right,
because my mic wasn't picking up for some reason.
But yeah, is it working? Are we good? Can I continue?
Yeah, we're good. We can continue.
Right. In terms of if you look at the LGBT movement, like a lot of people who go on gay pride stuff in Manchester, gay pride in Manchester, there's a big parade in Manchester about gay pride.
Yeah.
And I've been once when I was a kid because my mum wanted. It's the Manchester parade, and there's like a gay part.
Your mum wanted you to be someone else.
Well, no, it was the Manchester parade, right?
Honey, sweetie, I want you to suck some cock now. Okay, you be a good little boy.
I was 8. Right. No, but it wasn't the Manchester. It was the Manchester parade, not the gay pride. Actually, I got that mixed up. But in the Manchester parade, there's a gay part representing LGBT. It was very small when now it's a big thing, so they call it like the gay pride part of it, whatever it is. But that's the good part of the community. That's the good part. People who spread positivity and
Well. Playing devil's advocate here, right?
Again, Daddy hates gay people. Confirmed. He's homophobic.
No,
he doesn't like.
That's not true.
Slander first. And second thing, there's a big fucking thing that's been happening over the last couple of years with those gay pride festivals, right? Like it's a big, happy, literally gay G-A.
Just say
gay
what you
with an
want to
I. Gay with an I. Anyway, fucking brain. But yeah, no, there's a thing that's been happening over the last 3 to 4 years with those festivals. It's because there's been a massive influx of people doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing, including some Nazi behaviour.
Yeah, I agree. This is what I mean. That's not what I meant.
I'm all for that, like the parades and everything. But that's where I draw the line. Like you cannot include lesbians, gays,
nonsense,
lampshades, whatever. That's fine. But the moment you include nonsense, no,
bad.
That's how you ruin your movement.
Right, but like I said, community ruined by a minority. Right. In writing, like I said, the gay pride, brilliant idea. Whatever. Yeah, because they get their own thing to make them look they're good, right?
Yeah.
But some of the shit that the minority community of the LGBT thing come out with, the fucking shit, it's fucking stupid. It is genuinely brain dead. Like they said, I saw something I think it might have been last year or something about the LGBT community has they have like a week, don't they? Right?
Yeah, a month.
Do they?
They have
June is
a
Pride
month.
month.
See, I find that absolutely
it's
ridiculous.
Stupid. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, right? But people who fought in wars that mean that we don't speak German have a day, right? They shouldn't even have a fucking day. They call themselves brave, right? You're not brave at all. You didn't get shot in the fucking leg by hands who.
The only thing that makes you more brave than me is I ain't willing to take 12 inches up my arsehole.
Yeah, good for you that you wanna fucking get penetrated, right? Good for you, fella. Right?
I totally agree.
Fucking
Like,
hell. They don't. I know this sounds very homo. If it's any of them listening to this, any of the little extremist bastards, I'm not even going to call them, gays or LGBT, because personally, they don't deserve to be called that.
I
They don't
completely
deserve
agree. Yeah,
to belong to the movement. They deserve to be in their own little fucking movement called gaysis. Right, 'cause that's what they are. They're basically ISIS. They're what ISIS are to Muslims at this point, right? That's in layman's terms, in terms of basic.
Yeah, but did they behead people?
I mean,
to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised.
I appreciate the metaphor, but I don't really see.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
I don't really see a lot of.
Yeah, it's kind of. Do you know what I mean, though?
I don't see a lot of gay guys running into airports, suicide glitter bombing everyone.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool. It'll be like the light off smoke bombs going, yes!
That wouldn't be cool. That would be fabulous.
No, what I'm saying though is, forget the bombings, forget the beheadings, forget all that, right? In terms of
the cutest suicide bomber you've ever seen, big boy.
Listen.
An extremist idealism.
Yeah, they're extremist idealists that make the rest of the community look bad. Yeah. Which is what ISIS is to Muslims in that sense, minus obviously the want to ruin the Ariana Grande concert, right?
Don't forget the Bataclan, Charlie Hebdo, all that.
Yeah. They make the community look bad. Like there's a video recently, and I'm pretty sure Scotty might have seen this, and you might have seen this. It's all over Instagram and Twitter. Oh fucking hell, Twitter and stuff, right? And it's about this guy who's walking through a neighborhood, and this woman comes up to him. She's got coloured hair, right? She's got short hair. She's also very short and fat, right? And she goes, "This is the gayborhood. You're not welcome here," which is stupid.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
I'm finding out.
Curious typing increasing.
Speaking of this topic of extremists, can we, since we're not live this week, can we talk about the Twitch Safety Council?
It's a fucking pile of bollocks.
Oh, quickly look at that video, just so we can get it. People like that. People like that are ruining it for the other people.
This is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
Shit like that ruins it for everybody else. People like that who it's
what
very.
What do you mean? What does this bitch mean? He's not welcome.
It's very stupid. Like people like that, they're brain dead. Like they deserve to be put in a. Do you know what they should do? Right? They should round all of the extremist gay people up, right, and put them in a big square, like they do in China to all the Muslims.
No, just put them on an island and then battle royale.
Put them on an island and do Fortnite battle royale, so we can figure out who is the gayest. So and then their
whoa.
Right? No, the person who wins, their prize is to have their face. Because that's what they fucking deserve.
Oh my God.
That's what extremists deserve.
Oh my God.
Okay, we have gone too far. This is over the line.
They're ruining it for the good gays.
Yeah,
if there is any.
there definitely is good gays.
The
There's a
good
lot of
game.
yeah. They're ruining it. They're ruining it for the people who want it to be, more acceptable and don't want to scream at straight people for being on a gay sign. Like, what? Shut up, you fucking purple-haired bitch. Go back to fucking feeding your cats, you fat cow.
I just can't get over the good gays.
Yeah, anyway, moving on to the Twitch TOS.
Oh yeah, the Twitch Safety Council.
Safety
right.
Council, and
So, what's happening with that? So, we first initially saw a lot of clips of Furiously Steph surfacing with deergasms. So role playing a deer on stream and playing off as if the deer she is role playing was having an orgasm. A whole bunch of different shit.
What?
Her saying that she considered that all gamers were white supremacists.
her saying that
Voice chat
voice
does
chat,
not
yeah,
have
yeah.
a role in competitive games.
yeah, and that people should be afraid of.
This is why
Uh-huh.
women shouldn't play games. What? Okay, right. Let me fucking kick her down a peg really quick. Hold on. Right, I just sat up, right? And that's what everybody just heard. I sat
Right,
up in my chair.
Okay, hold on. Before you do anything, right?
I don't
Before
hate her. I don't-
Before you say anything, I just want to say something, right? So, that's not all of it.
No, I know,
There's
but
more.
right.
But there's,
She
but there's
said-
more.
I'm
There's
I'm
more.
gonna-
Oh,
comment.
but there's more. Before
I
you
know
start
what you're
going
on
on
about.
tangents, there's
I know
more.
who you're on about. I know who you're on about, though.
Yeah, but
I've seen it.
there's more. So
Can I-
all gamers white supremacists. That she now has power endorsed
Yeah.
by Twitch,
Mm.
and that some people should be scared of her.
Basically, right. Let me
Take the bitch
ruin
in the
her.
face.
If she's never gonna watch this, right, for a start, but let me fucking ruin her life really
But
quick.
if you are, hey Steph,
Hey, hi
Fuck
Steph.
fuck what you said.
Hi Steph. If you own a gun,
No, no.
No.
I mean, use it to kill gamers because they're white supremacists. Sorry, of course, my bad. Yeah, because that makes it any better, right?
Like
Oh.
gamers. There's just white gamers. There's like
Admittedly, right? I'm a little bit of a racist boy, right? And I'm going to admit that. But I usually don't do it out of a place of hate. I do it because it's funny, right?
you think it's funny.
It's funny.
I think it's funny, and a lot of the time it do be quite funny. But I do have some opinions
Shit.
towards.
We covered this last time.
Yeah,
I
Where
do
the-
have-
I do have
Anyway.
blah blah blah, but I have opinions towards certain things. But that doesn't mean because you've come across a few gamers while playing fucking Overwatch because you're probably a Mercy One Trick, right? And because they told you to switch off because you're a shit bronze Mercy doesn't mean that they hate black people, right?
Well, I think the issue is more.
There's
she's
more.
trans.
I would also like to point out that the gaming industry is bigger than the film and music industry combined,
Yes,
which means
agreed.
that there are more people in that than just white males.
One of the worst things about her as a human being is the fact that I'm gonna just quickly say something before I make her cry her eyes out because that's what I'm gonna do because I just don't like what she said. By all means, cosplay Bambi, right? But can you cosplay Bambi? Can you cosplay? But
No,
but,
I'm gonna leave that in.
No,
can you cosplay Bambi running across a high?
No. You can't put no.
But no, I meant the ones in Netherlands where they've got the little bridges across the top. Those ones, the nice ones where they don't get hit by buses.
Right. No. Okay. So before before anything, right?
Sorry, that's really funny.
Hats off to Twitch because for once they've actually rolled back
Yeah, true.
They were just staying silent, but they've actually come out and said no. The Safety Council will not have moderation powers. They're here to only advise on new rules and how to update the old ones.
Yeah,
and
great.
That's a good call. Yeah.
It's a good idea, but admittedly, people like that who assume that they're getting power and assume, for example, personally, if they came up with a rule,
like give like you got to cut her some slack at some point. Like again, being devil's advocate, but like what she said, not at all acceptable. But
no, it's not accessible anywhere.
When you consider the fact that she's probably never had
This
that
amount
aspect, that aspect of I have power over you.
Yeah, but again,
and you factor in the fact that when you're live streaming and you're reacting with chat and you're getting a shit ton of hate, I've had it before where I've said some stuff that I probably wouldn't normally. Like it gets to you in the moment, and you got to cut her some slack there. But that doesn't make anything of what she said acceptable in any way.
It doesn't. Like what it is, it's another person. I don't know how to explain this without sounding like a dickhead, right?
Maybe we can move on to the next topic.
I mean, we're 1 minute 10. We're at 1 hour 10 anyway. We're gonna maybe quickly.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shit that's gonna get cut out, so make that like 55 minutes ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Because you went on a tangent. You might have seen the Keem H3H3 beef.
Keemstar's a pussy, H3H3's a pussy, they're both babies, they grow up, they're all fat.
Apparently this morning, Keem called H3H3 out and challenged him to a boxing match.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I don't want to watch.
Just fucking end it.
I don't want to watch two fat middle-aged men have a boxing fight. Right, have a sumo fight, right? Because you're both the same size as a fucking sumo wrestler, you fat obese cunts, right? You're both American, you're both obese, right? Go on.
You have such a strong opinion.
Right, no, okay, so one thing, when you're like, there's been a few things said, right, about sponsors dropping and all that, right?
Yeah.
What I think is, like, this is my opinion, right? Probably unpopular, but fuck everyone that doesn't agree. Going after sponsors...
I have an opinion, you have to agree, otherwise fuck you.
Yeah, no. Going after sponsors, okay, kind of a shit thing to do. But when you're that big, making as much money as they do, it's not something that's sacred or untouchable. It should, like, that's when you've got to listen to criticism. When you're that big, when you've got a fucking mansion that's worth millions, it's not a huge fucking deal to lose one sponsor over something you've done.
Admittedly, right? They're both blatant man children.
Like, I agree. If you're small and your livelihood depends on it, no, people shouldn't be going after you.
For example, the Pokemon going after that guy's sponsor after he made a blatantly meme funny video on her.
Mate, he's been doing that for ages.
Years.
I've watched Gundam for a really long time, and he's always been like that shit.
That just shows how big Pokemon's ego actually is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And shit, people who are going, he made a video on me that I don't like, so I'm going to make his sponsors drop him so he dies and doesn't get any money and can't feed himself.
Props to Ridgewater on that one. They've actually stuck by him and said, no, we're not going to drop him just because of some bullshit you said about the video he made criticizing you. Just because you don't like criticism doesn't mean we're not going to sponsor you. However,
it's just stupid.
He did lose a deal, like a sponsor deal with, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Bethesda or Blizzard or someone. It was a massive thing. And he lost out on that because of this.
It's like, but who's this? Gundam, whatever it is, yeah.
Gundam, yeah.
I just quickly touching off this part of the topic, a bit this tangent before we go back to the H3H3.
Yeah.
Pokimane is everything in Gundam's video.
She's a whiny little bitch.
She's a fucking whiny little bastard, right? She needs to How old is she? How old is she?
Fuck knows. Old enough.
24. You're 24.
Old enough to take this dick.
Right, she's never going to see this, right? She's never going to see this. And if she does see this, right, I'm going to say this directly to her right now. Pokimane, right? Look into Boris Johnson's lovely blue eyes, okay? You are a baby. You need to fucking grow up, all right? I am 18 years old, and I can take criticism better than you. If someone tells me that I'm being a shitter and I'm being a shit person, I'm doing stupid shit, and someone tells me that to my face, right, I'm going to go, right, I'm going to make a fucking effort to be different. But if someone tells that me over a video, I'm going to do exactly the same thing, and I'm not going to try and get them fucking cancelled because I don't like it, right? You need to grow up. Just because you've got little babies simping for you and giving you fucking money so you can live the life you're living and do the fucking things that you're doing and make me 100% jealous of you because you be able to do the thing that I really want to do, which is entertain people and make people simp, right? And give me money, right? That was a joke, right? But anyway, just because you have a platform that is blatantly bigger than loads of other people, just because you're the biggest female streamer on Twitch, doesn't mean that you can use that to get somebody cancelled because they called you a Twitch star. You fucking Twitch star. Alright? Now go.
I just don't understand why they don't learn.
Fucking grow up. Grow up, you fucking little baby bastard. Dude,
I would have.
I'm on edge. I'm on edge now.
I would have thought they would have learned with the whole PewDiePie. Oh, can we copyright PewDiePie?
Oh, tell you what.
Yeah, I would have thought they would have learned with that. No, just fucking sit down, be a rational, normal, thinking human being with an actual brain, and not just two brain cells you rub together from time to time.
Isn't Pokimane
and actually take the criticism?
The thing is, wasn't she going to uni? Isn't she actually really, really clever? Or something, because I swear
I don't fucking know. All I know is that on stream she acts like a massive fucking bimbo, and she gets stacks of cash for it.
Like
I respect the hustle, but rub your fucking brain cells together, woman.
If someone tomorrow, the thing is, if someone tomorrow came to me and said, I don't like what you need to change what you do, it's racist, it's homophobic, blah 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 blah, I'd go, right, sure, maybe I'll tone it down a bit. I understand where you're coming from. Maybe you don't like it, but by all means, don't like it. I don't care. I mean, by all means, don't like it, right? But, don't hate, blah, 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 whatever. Like really, really hate. Like, criticizing is fine. But Gundam didn't... What is it, Gundam? It's Gundam, isn't it? So I don't want to call it fucking Gunter, because it's not. No, it's
Gundam.
Not Adventure Time, right?
It's a Gundam.
Gundam, right.
Shout out to him.
He's made a video, right, criticizing you because you, Pokimane,
are a slag.
Right? Allegedly, that was a joke. But you are a pretentious bitch, right? Just because you have what you have doesn't mean you deserve to be able to take it away from somebody else, right? Just because you are able to do what you and not get in trouble for doing anything doesn't mean that.
Not the part that pisses me off the most, though.
Oh, what's the part that pisses you off the most?
The part that pisses me off the most is that she literally is hyping up her Sims to go fucking hate on Gundam, because she's like, oh yeah, if I saw someone disrespecting one of you Sims, well, she doesn't say Sims, but you know what I mean. You guys, I would be on the spot.
It's like, the thing is,
since when can you take away someone's freedom of speech when you have a platform?
It's blatantly warranted. It's blatantly warranted criticism. Like, she deserves criticism. No one will criticize because everyone's too scared to do it.
I'm sorry. The day when we can't criticize the biggest fucking streamers or content creators on the platform is the day this form of media dies.
It's the day that Twitch dies. Twitch is fucking dying already. It's getting to the point where Overwatch was getting nail in the coffin. Like, it's getting to that point where putting the nails on, right? Ready to fucking put it away. Like, admittedly I don't have a platform on Twitch or YouTube, right? So it don't matter, right? But if I did, and I got an offer from like another company, and Twitch was getting to the point where everyone was kind of I'd take fucking thinking because Twitch is dying. The other thing that's keeping it alive are the big streamers. And these kind of things that happen where big streamers, such as pretentious little Asian woman, right, getting angry because someone said something said something nasty, like fucking grow up. Like if you like these are the people that like she's old enough to have grown up in Xbox Live chats, right? Or PS3 Call of Duty games. If she grew up and played PS3 Call of Duty, she would be hard. She won't last a fucking second. She'd be hard as fucking nails by. She'd be able to take any your mum joke or any form of criticism ever, right? Because she plays League of Legends.
That's the issue, though. Like that's the issue I see with a lot of content creators. They either can take it, or they're fragile as fuck and can't take criticism for shit, and they just see it as a personal attack, which it is not.
It's not. It's not a personal attack. It's criticizing things that you've done. Like, for example, again on the Pokemon thing, she pulled up fucking porn on stream and she hasn't been banned yet. Like, what?
Yeah, what is that? Like, what
double
is that?
standards, fucking double standards. Twitch has double standards. Twitch.
Although, hopefully, I'm being hopeful here. I'm being hopeful. I'm gonna give Twitch a bit of credit. They are obviously seeing that something is wrong and they're trying to change that.
Yeah.
Installing the Safety Council, okay, it's a bit of a fucking shit show at the minute.
It's not.
They've taken that step and they've actually backtracked and rectified with the community about their concerns.
And Twitch is a bit unlucky. Like, if you...
And yeah, some people might be... For some people, it might be a little bit, like, too little, too late. But I'm going to give them a chance and say, right, they obviously know something's not okay. So, fingers crossed, they actually start sorting it out and Twitch lives on.
Well, I think, Lama, do you agree with the statement that Shroud did, that Mixer will overtake Twitch
Big
at some
time.
point?
Big time. Because Twitch doesn't know how to run the website. All the creators on Twitch are babies. All the big ones are children. All the big ones that have influence, like Pokemon and Alinity.
I wouldn't say that though.
But for example,
no, there's a lot of people. I'm sorry, but Carnage, that's on the advisory council as well. Fucking knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I wouldn't say overtake. Actually, I wouldn't. I'd agree and disagree with what Shroud said. To be fair, because I wouldn't say overtake. I'd say get to the point where it's almost as good as. Because
Asmongold, who actually called out everything that Furiously Steph said. No, there are good players in the bigger part of Twitch.
Yeah, it's just a case of it's like with a lot. It's like with a lot of things. It's like with the ISIS and Muslim thing, like with the extremist LGBT thing. There's a minority that's making the majority of big Twitch streamers look bad, aka Pokemon Alinity making at the moment. I'm not saying overall, Pokemon and Alinity are making Twitch as a platform look bad because of what they're doing and how they're not getting banned, and for the blatant showing of nudity and all this, they're not getting banned, they're not getting suspended, they're babying, they're getting people cancelled, and they're doing what you shouldn't be doing when you have a platform. They're being children. They need to grow up.
This is my huge problem with the whole sim thing.
I don't think there's an issue with it. I think it's funny.
No, don't get me wrong. It is funny, but at some point they just get too big for their boot.
True. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
And like, I'm sorry, but at some point, after getting so much fucking dick sucking from so many different strangers, like at some point, like fair play. Like I respect the grind, but
your ego's gonna burst, isn't it? You're gonna burst.
Yeah. And that's what all of this is. It's literally just them thinking they have a massive fucking dick and slapping it on the table.
I love the saying, power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah, it does. I mean, clearly, because Pokemon has gone from being an actual decent person to being a fucking demon in about 2 weeks.
And on that note... it might be smart to end the podcast before we say
Yes.
anything that
Yeah.
might get us banned from all the platforms.
I mean, no, it wasn't like a fucking bad idea. It was Pokemon's a baby, like, bro. What's she gonna do? Cancel me?
I don't
Calling
know
you a
what
child?
the point is with the words, but it's a tradition at this point. So what's the word for this week? People
Bruh.
gotta comment.
Let's go with
Come Gates. Come Gates. Come Gates. Hashtag Come Gates.
Why?
Because it's funny. It's like the worst hashtag name ever. It's hashtag Come Gates.
no. I'm gonna say they should comment hashtag free the rainbow.
Free the rainbow, yeah. Free the rainbow. Okay.
Sure.
Well, on
why
that note,
not?
see you later.
See you later. Penis.